'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the flock all the creatures were stirring, ready to rock. The stockings were hung on the cage bars with care, in hopes that Santa Claus soon would be there.
The birdies were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of almonds danced in their heads. Birdie Mama in her sweatpants and I in my fleece had just settled our brains for a moment of peace. When outside the birdroom there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the couch to see what was the matter.
Away to the cages I flew like a flash, flipped on the lights and heard a loud crash. The chaos I witnessed caused me to swoon. The birds were all partying and singing a tune.
I offered some pine nuts and even some carrots, but all I could see was a sleigh and 8 parrots. With a little old trainer so spot on and slick, I thought for a moment, this must be a trick.
More graceful than eagles his parrots they came, and he clicked and he cued them and called them by name. Now Cody, now Widget, now Sugarbeaker and Zorro, on Casper, on Rosie, on Grayson and Gizmo, to the top of the cage and then down the hall. Now fly away, fly away, fly away all.
As quick as a blink he flew by in the sleigh. All I could do was get out of the way. Then into the birdroom his birdies they flew, with a sleigh full of treats and St. Nicholas too. In a twinkling I heard the flapping of wings, the grinding of beaks and the hanging of things. As I peeked round the corner to get a quick look, I saw old St. Nick checking his book.
He was making some notes, who was naughty or nice, and figuring schedules with the roll of a dice. A bundle of Leather Elves toys in his sack.
And recordings of Friday Night Flock Talks with Nick, Robin, and Jack.
All the birds sat perched, waiting, their eyes how they pinned, their feathers were flapping, the toys looked amazing, even the wrapping. Santa hung up the toys with great skill and flair. His knowledge of cage design showed that he cared.
The birds were excited by all of the goodies, toys, perches, play stands, and even some cookies. Wings up and step ups and turns for St. Nick. They offered behaviors. Some offered a trick.
But no need for tricks, simple or extraordinary, 'cause St. Nicholas knows that all birds are merry. His jolly face turned to me with a grin. He knowingly smiled. Having birds is a win.
He finished his work and hung all the toys, perches and buckets and things that made noise. Our birds were all silent. No screams for tonight. New enrichment from Santa made everything right.
Keeping parrots is awesome. They brighten your life. Their antics and beauty erase all the strife. St. Nick turned to go, not a bird made a squawk, as he smiled and shouted,
Merry Christmas from Friday Night Flock Talks.